I'll leave you alone on that one. But say what's up with Boscee and why you like DJing for, man. What's up?
Why do I like DJing?
Yeah, why you like DJing behind it, man?
You said why do I like DJing?
Well, why
Yeah.
when we were on our active mode, what did you love
Oh, okay,
about?
you're not active no more. Okay.
No, DJ Kit Kat was my DJ. Like literally, when I first started rapping, like literally on the stage. Me and Kit Kat was like out here just everywhere. You feel me? And it was awesome because he worked with King T.
Oh, okay.
So as a person being a new beginner, having somebody with some real stature and status and all that good stuff.
Okay, well, let me rephrase it then. Kit Kat, what did you like about working with Boscee? What made you want to work with her?
Because she's like a firecracker on the stage, and it seemed like nobody was keeping that out. Like, she would work the whole stage instead of just standing in the middle with a microphone. She worked the stage, she worked the crowd, she'd talk to the crowd in the middle of her raps and come right back to it. I'm like, that's too much potential right there for somebody to pass up and not to work with.
That sounds like a cherry bomb.
And
that's what's up.
And even though I've worked with some people, you guys, and it ain't even on no negative level, but people come and go like the seasons. And the long story short, I've worked with a lot of people I can care to even deal with and really don't care to talk to, and they probably helped me get a lot of places. And just because God used them or whatever the case may be. But I love Kit Kat because he's a lion. Forget the astronomy, but we're two Leos. We're two bossy, strong people. Hey, but I love Kit Kat to this day because Kit Kat, he's just my man, dude. I love him. I love Kit Kat. He's always gonna have love and respect.
Kit Kat, you got a lot of love.
And he always keep in touch with me. He always calm me.
Right.
Let the club there and chill with y'all on the air real soon.
Well, okay, we'll come through, man. We'd love to have you. All right.
Yeah. Well, we'll be back, Kit Kat, when you finally come back and get back on the stage with me after I get some real tours and something going on after I get through trying to be radio queen.
We already set up a concert tour already.
Yeah. All right, Kit Kat, thanks for checking in, man.
Tickets.
Speaking of tickets,
$50 piece.
All right.
There you go.
Cool.
No, these tickets gonna be $500. We're gonna be like Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
We're gonna get Chinese people coming to my
it's
show.
All good.
Asians off TV.
White people.
Hold up now. The radio show is this.
Hold up.
Hello.
Hey, what's going on there, man?
Well, who this?
Hey, this is D-Funk 420.
D-Funk 420. What to do, man? You all right?
Where you calling from?
Man, I'm just calling in. Want to give a shout out to my girl Boscee up on the radio show.
Okay.
That's my other road dog right there.
The road dog. Okay.
The road dog.
Road dog. Mr. 420 man himself. Doing it how we do. You know how it is.
All right. That's what's up. All right, man. Thanks for checking in.
All right. Y'all have a good one now.
You too, man. Take care.
Thank you, phone.
And we had the DJ, we had the road dog.
Let's see who's in next on the entourage. The radio show is this.
Hey, this Brian Williams.
What up, man? Brian, what up, man?
Where you calling from?
What's going on, Dundee?
What up, man? What's going on with you, Brian?
How you got it? Hey, I gotta give a shout out to you, MG, Stephen Boscee, and also Stanley DPG.
Okay, don't forget my lady air personality.
Don't forget Mary and Anaya too.
Dog pound.
Everybody, you know what I'm saying? I want to hear a song too. I want to hear "Stay in Your Lane."
Sound like his battery.
Which one?
Stay in your lane.
Stay in your lane. Okay.
No, that's explicit.
Yeah. We're gonna do West right now. All right.
You got too many beeps in that song.
Yeah. Too many beeps.
All right, Brian. Thanks for checking in, man. Take care.
Thank you, Brian.
Peace.
Tell Jamie I said what's up.
All right,
man, later.
Brian was supporting me yesterday. He was at my first show last night.
Oh, he was?
Yes, I love Brian.
Okay, well, we're going to jump into West right now. When we come back, we're going to get into that story. Plus, we're going to talk about your situation. We ain't even talk about Global Street yet.
Yeah, at the RMCOnair.com. Shouts out to Mr. Morris. I love you, Mr. Morris.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that when we get back. The radio show.
It's another banger.
This is the radio show.
Independent. An exclusive. Turn it up. Move the crowd.
West.
Like a missile. My mind's like a pistol. Sweep you off your feet, you don't want no issue. West Coast and palm trees and bomb weed. We headed to the beach, drop tops and Hennessy. Going hard in these streets, lions off the leash. I'm a beast, eat MCs like raw meat. It's levels to the game, so switch up like faders. I stay in my lane, got my own campaign. All the world was dead, gone or locked up. Messing with a cricket system, get you caught up. Survival of the fittest, mind your own business. Suckers in your face, in the courts, be the witness. Home of the Dodgers, riots, gang violence. Mamas in the streets, wild babies dying. Politicians lying, in the blind blinded. Open up your third eye, recognize lies. South Central, Cali, Boscee.
Hey, hey, hey. Ooh, West West. 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 Hey, hey, hey. Cold fingers too twisted in the middle, West coasting, screaming Boscee and shout out to C-Easy flossing. Long Beach, South Central, LA, Compton, West coasting, West coasting.
That's right, y'all. We hold it down for ya. West Coast style right there. Boscee.
California Queen.
West, what's up?
What up,
What's
girl?
up?
That's the deal right there, man.
So, Boscee,
Yeah.
what's your next step now?
My next step is, I don't know, it's whatever the universe tell me when I wake up in the morning, and when it say you need to do this, I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
So
Okay.
you know,
What
that
the
was a
I
I
big-
want to know
universe-
about the
No,
global
my
thing.
next step
Yeah.
right
I
now.
want to
There
know
you go.
about the global
Yeah,
thing.
the
So
universe
what-
told you to do the global thing, right?
What it is global streetwave radio. Global.
Okay.
Global
In my music, I
streetwave
like
radio.
to say I'm going global, not local. You know.
Right,
And
right.
the streets,
right,
I'm from
right.
the streets, as you can see with my music.
Yeah,
We know
yeah.
that.
In a
Yeah, we
way,
know that.
You know what I'm
Boscee,
saying?
that
Sick-
tells a whole lot right there.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
in the streets, you know.
Right, so
Shout
it's-
out to my granny, rest in peace, you know what I'm saying?
There you go.
Weston in
Yeah.
peace for raising me to be how I am, and my mama for having me. I love you, Big Carly, and my daddy, Richard Lee, rest in peace.
Right.
But anyways, Global Streetwave Radio, basically it's a movement. You know, I'm an artist. There's thousands and millions of people that rap.
Right.
And I've been around rappers for a long time. I've been around rappers since a kid. Shouts out to Old School Caution back in the days.
Oh, yeah, I remember them.
Gonzo,
Yeah, I remember them.
My cousin that was in the group deal.
Oh, okay.
At first.
Lynch mob.
There you
Yeah,
go.
Lynch mob.
So,
Yeah.
been
Yeah.
around since then, okay?
Yeah.
My nephew.
It's all good.
And long story short, been doing radio, been
movie
doing,
coming out.
yeah, been doing TV shows since Time Warner Studio Public Access.
Oh yeah.
No, okay.
Which one you got working out of?
I was at Baldwin Hills Mall, Manchester,
Okay, so
Western,
same ones you said.
Marina Del
Everywhere,
Rey,
yeah.
Hollywood.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
And I went to like a gang of different stores because you know how it was. You waited forever to get up, to get a date and all that. So I was like, I'm going everywhere to try to get people on the show.
Yeah.
So I was around everybody to rap. So point is, I've always been a helper. You know, and I've had someone say, you know, you're always trying to help people. Well, in the midst this time, I will definitely not die for people. I'm not trying to be nobody's savior or Jesus. I got my son to live for. That's a teenager. I think he's Jesus and Savior. And I'll take a bullet for him. But other than that, I ain't worried about the world, but I will help people. Because that's what we're here for.
So you got Global Street now, man.
That's
So
why
what's
I'm
up
doing the
with that?
global again, because I want to bring myself together with everybody. If I'm just a rapper, I'm looking at who gonna get me on and who gonna do this. But if I'm looking at the one that's opening up the door for people, I'm not looking at what people gonna do for me. I'm gonna make a way for myself. So that's me connecting outside of LA, connecting with my boys, Royal Highness out there in ATO, who I used to exchange footage with. He has a show, the Royal Happy Hour out there. DJ Charlie, 97.7 Blazing Hip Hop. DJ Charlie, a youngster 16 years old, gave me a radio show on his station that he owns on 97.7, you know, doing the Global Street Wave. Right. So again, it's just about just coming together with everybody. So just to answer that question, global. Coming global, you know. I want to be like Michael Jackson too. I want to go on the stage, rap my music, and I want people not just my. I don't want just my thugs throwing up the, you know. I'm just playing. I want like other cultures, like we love you, Boscee.
What's the name of the radio show?
So it's Global Street.
Global Street Radio.
Radio. And shouts out to Mr. Morris and the owners of the Roscoe Media Center. Media. Roscoe's Media Radio Station.
Yeah.
So you're doing it at Roscoe's.
There you go, Roscoe's Media Center radio station. shouts out to Mr. Morris like 1,000 times because I was over there with the other sister.
Right.
I don't get nobody no free plugs. I was over there with the other sister.
Right, of course.
Mr. Morris showed like a lot of love because I had communicated with him a lot for them. You know, handled a lot of their business.
Right.
And so it was just beautiful because me walking in there now, doing my own thing, I could just feel a great energy with him and Crystal. So I love it. And the brother Kevin, shouts out to the engineer and his son Kevin Stacks. You know, I end up knowing the engineer like, oh, he like Boscee. I'm like, oh, so it was just awesome. You know, besides
so it's all love up there.
Besides the little glitches I had to show yesterday, you guys go on YouTube, look up RMC On Air on the YouTube channel, and go look at the Global Street Wave. It says Global Street Wave Radio. And check our show out last night. I had Snoop Dogg with Omar Ray, a.k.a. Pimp and Silky video, Slim 400 video, Patrice Lee, me and Stymie video on there, just brother Joseph Carter. I had just played different videos, you know.
So as DJs, it's you.
As a VJ, yes. It's
VJs.
Boscee, thank you for asking.
Yeah.
So there's Screaming Boscee running every damn thing like she loved to.
Of course.
And I got my brother man with me, Stymie from DPG. He's a real rep out in the streets. I'll let him talk a little slight bit, let him tell who he is and all that
Okay, that's
stuff.
what's up.
But I got him repping with me, and he's also a VJ. So we call ourselves video jockeys.
So it's just
doing
you two.
it.
So you two that's doing
It's
it.
mainly
Okay.
us two, but I got my man Hip Toss standing behind us over there.
Yeah.
And Hip Toss is on the show where I had him come in. I have
Yeah.
Hip Toss doing like a
So
fashion
he's a hype
segment.
man, huh?
So
He does my fashion segment, and Hip Toss is slightly assistant.
Okay.
You know, while I'm speaking on Road Dogs, this is like my real Road Dog for the last couple of weeks with his two pet bulls. Shouts out to Hip Toss and Princess out there in the car waiting for me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Even the dogs got it. So, you know, not to go too far off, you know, again, Global Street Wave Radio Show at Gmail. Global Street Wave Radio Show. Not spelled no specific extra sweet ways, funny ways, whatever. Send me some MP3 music, send me some videos, and then I'll communicate with you guys. Send me a bio. I just have to say that real quick. And let's network, because that's what I'm all about. Global Street Wave Radio.
Okay, well, let me get him to say something. What's up? Say what's up real quick.
Stymie,
say what's up real quick, man.
Shouts out to
the radio show,
1580.
yeah.
You know, it's my first time being here.
It's all good.
You know, what y'all gonna hit me with? About the marriage thing? Ask me the question. You know,
you wanna answer it? I'm gonna ask you. So go ahead. Speak on it then. What you think was?
She always in the streets. Yeah, she ain't never at home.
That's
You know what I mean?
Okay.
That's a good one.
It's
I
all
need my
good.
baby there
That's
when
a
I
big
get back
sign.
from tour.
That's a
You
big
know?
sign.
Yeah.
Speaking of
That's
tour,
what's up.
I'm going on tour Monday the 14th. I leave. I'll be back before Christmas. So you know y'all gonna see.
Who you going on tour with?
Oh, with Dub Mac from the Pound and some more homies from the Pound. You know.
In what city?
We going to Atlanta, then we going to Carolina, and we coming back here.
Okay.
You know, I got to be here for Christmas for my kids.
Which
You know,
all
they
good.
grown.
Yeah.
Carolina.
North Carolina.
Okay.
North
Okay.
Carolina.
Charlotte. You gonna be in Charlotte?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna go out there and represent for the Pound.
Yeah.
Street, you know,
Now-
having myself a good ball. You know, I'm not trying to say too much because my mouth is.
No, I know, and I appreciate you for that. I appreciate you for that. Yeah, Hip Toss, say what's up real quick, man. Yeah. I want to ask you one thing before you leave. But
RMC on air.
Yeah, give me-
You want to ask him?
yeah, I just want to ask you one thing
I'm sorry.
before we get Hip Toss on.
That's me. I was running.
Yeah, no, it's all good. I just wanted to know. I've been hearing rumors of a Dog Pound movie. I was wondering if you know of anything about that happening in the works.
That's coming soon. We got
The G7 or something?
Hold on.
Oh.
That's something
That's something different. That's something different. Yeah, that's something different.
We got Baby Dash and Curtis Young is playing the starring roles of that movie. So
Okay.
shouts out to Curtis Young, the son of the Chronic.
right, okay.
DNA, that's my boy. He called me uncle all day. That's my nephew.
Oh,
Shouts
okay.
out
Well, we need to
Curtis
get your nephew
Young,
up here.
Mac Lucci, Bill the Ball. But Baby Denninger, that's Dad's son, and you know he favored his daddy to the P. And
Right,
Dr.
right.
Dre's son, Curtis Young, he
Yeah.
favored his daddy to the P.
Okay.
So you know we get a little Easy in there. So you know we need all these kids that they real kids to get in. I don't know what happened at NWA. I ain't gonna speak on that.
Nah, we ain't talking about that. I just heard of the Dog Pound movie. I thought you might have to speak on it.
It's true.
Okay, so it's
Yeah,
in the
it's
works.
true. Yeah,
Okay.
It's coming soon.
Okay. All right. Well, good looking on that, man. I was wondering.
Oh yeah, don't wonder. It's gonna happen.
It's happening. Okay.
It's gonna happen.
Well, I'm gonna look for
This
you.
my Ice Cube got another movie coming out.
Yeah.
Got something to favor behind. It's all gonna fall in two places from straight out of Compton.
Yeah.
Then we gonna go into the Dog Pound. Then we going to the Lynch Mile. But y'all can really see how the West was really won. Cause it's always been a way that we stress our words out to the people from back from the 60s to the 70s to the 80s. You know, when I say these people, y'all know who they are. You know, my
Okay.
black folks. You know. don't be afraid to stand up. I don't know who the next leader gonna be, but we ain't had one since the 90s. That's my leader, Tupac. That was my day. I had Malcolm and Martin Luther King. I had Tupac.
Okay, well that's cool.
Now I got the lady pop.
Yeah, you got the lady pop right here. All right, man, we're good looking on that. Let me get to say something right quick.
You can find me at IG, Twitter, Facebook, Stymie DPG is all the sign.
All right, it's all good, Stymie. Good looking, man. Let me speak on it right quick. Come on, my man. Say what's up, man.
Global Street Way.
Global Street in the building. What's up, man?
What up with you?
All right, tell everybody your name. Tell them what you do on the show real quick.